Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday morning here in San Antonio, and we are in my garage, so don't mind the chaos that I have. I'm actually reorganizing things, getting rid of things, selling things, throwing out stuff. But this is where I like to come down and do my posing. Sometimes when I'm just kind of like, I'll do my posing upstairs in the living room. But I like coming out here because it gets me out of my comfort zone. Being down here, and it's different. This morning it's a bit chilly, so it's gonna be a bit nipply this morning. Hopefully not too bad, but that's why I'm wearing crew sweatshirt and some sweats, got my clogs, but I did bring got my heels on. I'm probably gonna keep my socks on just to kind of keep my feet a bit warm. Plus, we don't want to show all the toesies, but we're gonna do some posing practice. I'm fasted right now, so I haven't eaten yet, but I've got my aminos and I've got my glutamine in here in my cool little blender here. So I sip on that while I'm posing. Here as I'm posing, and let me get my stuff together here. Let me get my heels out, get all my stuff out, and then I'm gonna just take you guys through like a brief posing type session that I do in the mornings. Usually it's about 30 minutes at the longest. I try not to go over too much. It just really depends on the morning, what we're needing to work on, how I'm feeling, but we always make sure to at least do about 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, realistically. But lately I've been feeling really good. We had to figure out some stuff for myself. I was having an issue with my leg and setting it up. It had to really do with my hips and adjusting. So being on stage, there's just some adjustments that I have to do when I'm going into my pose, but that's why we practice, and that's why we have cue words that we tell ourselves as we're doing these. So let me get undressed here and let's do this. Just kind of warming up first. Forgot to bring my bands down, but I use like a broomstick and some bands just to kind of stretch my body before I start posing to kind of warm myself up. Just because of my issues I told you guys, I just kind of, oh my god, some random shower curtain. I don't even know where this came from, but kind of tore my shoulder too. Let's maybe keep this like end piece off because that's what came off. But usually with my broomstick, I'll just kind of really open myself up like this. Some just normal like stretching, but it just really helps open up my core, my lats, my shoulders. Just like really like warming up when we're going into our training, right?
Quarter turn. Quarter turn. Quarter turn.
Usually what we do is we'll do 3 rounds of these, and each time I'm holding it longer and longer. So I think we started, like when we first started, it was like 10 seconds, then 12, 15, and I'd like to go up to like 40. I want to be able just to hold this hard. And like I told you guys previously, my problem, I feel like, with when I did my my last show, my pro debut, there were a lot of issues, but really for me was my endurance. And I couldn't hold the poses, but they were also not correct as well. So I was using my knees when I was posing my legs, and so I think for anybody that would be really hard to hold and just feel the tension in your knees as you're just holding those poses forever on stage. But like I said, I just push back, kind of go to this side, and then easy. So let's kind of go back.
Quarter turn. Quarter turn. Quarter turn.
Then I just take like a little few minute break in between. But whew.
Just sit down for a second.
So I'll be 6 weeks out this Friday, and my physique has really just dialed in. And so Mike had to really kind of set a new plan just for the week. It is our restoration week. So we are just restoring, replenishing the body, dropping some fatigue. I'm ahead right now, so body's coming in really fast, really sharp, and we want to make sure that we keep the muscle, we keep the fatigue off, and we're just able to chill this week. So he added in some more food, kind of took down a little bit of the stimulants, like I said, for fatigue wise. I actually had a cheat meal last night, my burger and fries, and then I had a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I was super happy. I woke up at 152 this morning. Yesterday I was 151. So we're really at a good number. So like the food is really gonna help me this week. And then we'll start back up, kind of really, analyze everything. Like, okay, let's push forward now and do this. So this is a week of recovery and just really, like I said, restoring the body and just dropping some fatigue. But I feel great. I'm excited. I just feel really, honestly, like calm and at peace. I don't feel anxious. This is definitely my best prep this far, with the way that I feel. And Mike and I doing this together and trusting him. I mean, he's seen my body for years since we've started, and the way that it operates, how I respond to things, just life in general. I mean, your partner knows everything about you more than sometimes you know yourself. So I really trust him, and I trust this, and we're having fun, and I'm excited. So I'm gonna take a sip of this and then go into my last, and then I'll probably just kind of go through we've been really putting together like a routine, finding some really strong poses that are going to be a really good fit for myself. Everybody's different in their physique, and so there could be some things that other girls do and I try it, it just doesn't look good on me. So you have to find what looks good on your physique and is really going to show off the curves, the muscularity, the poise, just everything about it. So we're working on that, doing that. We've got time, we're in a great spot, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried that I don't know exactly the full thing, but it'll come. And I think just progress, right? Every day is a new day, and we make progress every day, and just look at it like that. I look at it, you know, really honestly, one day at a time. I think before I was always looking like ahead, like, oh, this, I got it, you know, and it really stressed me out. And it made things worse for myself. So I just do one day at a time, you know, and making progress every day. So let me get back at my next round here, and then we'll go into my next. I feel like I got like bit right here. It's like a big old bump. Huh. Okay, let's do this. Let's start from the back.
Good, Ash. Quarter turn.
Whew. Starting to get a little fatigued. Another thing I do, guys, is I'll do like more of an isolation of flexing with this leg, like I told you. Kind of feeling that. Get it fired up. So that when I'm going into my pose, it just fires up easier. I'll do that one more time.
Quarter turn.
Okay guys, so I'm all done with that. I might do another round, but I'm going to do some of my my posing routine, and I'm going to keep that to myself because I'm still working on it and I want it to be a really beautiful surprise. So I'm going to work on that, guys, and then I'm going to go do my cardio. Like I said, this week is for recovery, right? So I'm going to, sorry, train of thought, my mind. So I'm gonna do cardio after this. I have 30 minutes. Usually my cardio is 45 minutes, fasted every morning, but I'm doing 30 minutes and then just going for like a 15-minute walk outside, especially because it's so beautiful. So I'm doing that, and then I'll take you guys through a little bit of my training today. So my training as well is a deload a week, right? So just kind of really doing like half the volume, just kind of doing really higher reps, to be honest with you, and just really obviously still using weight, but I'm not going as intense with my training. So I'll take you guys through that. I'm gonna finish up, and I'll see you guys in a few.